The freshness of ocean air, the warmth of temple wood, and the calmness a post-massage nap bring. Soul of Bali by Swiss Arabian. Let's talk about it. Hello, my name is Nixon Dice and you are watching Smelly Cat, the absolute best place on YouTube for fragrance reviews like this one. You know the drill, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button and ring that bell like it's the last call in your favorite beach shack in Bali. Because today's scent might just be one of the best summer releases for 2025 from the Middle East. I'm talking about Soul of Bali by Swiss Arabian. Definitely one of my favorite Middle Eastern releases of the year. While everyone is cloning and twisting the same 5 scents, Swiss Arabian flips the script to create something genuinely new and unexpected. Now I know what you're thinking, with a name like Soul of Bali, this is going to be something like mango smoothies, surfboards, sunburns, but no, this ain't your fruity beach cocktail kind of scent. This is more of that post-beach spa session, but you can still smell some of that suntan lotion on your body. Imagine this, you're walking barefoot into a cold open-air villa after the oceans just had its way with you. You're wrapped into this fluffy, thick towel, sipping warm herbal tea. The waves in the distance are crashing, slowly putting you into this Bali state of mind. Before I tell you why it feels like that, let's talk about the presentation. The box is actually quite simple and classy. You get this sleeve, this isn't the actual box, you get this sleeve with teal and turquoise colors with a few gold accents on it. It's monochromatic almost. You can see a bit of the color of the waters of Bali. And this is the actual box. Again, very simple, black velvet coffin where the bottle rests. And then the bottle, I'm sorry about my light, it's actually sleek, very simplistic, sleek, but extremely heavy, very well made, polished glass, and it has this gold plaque in the front. And I'm not sure if you can see it, but you have a bit of the beach theme going on in the golden plaque in front as well. Here's one of your favorite bits, the sprayer. It's misty, sprays quite a good amount, none of that water gun nonsense. Let's look at the notes breakdown from the website. The top notes are pink pepper, ginger, rhubarb, bergamot, mango and pineapple. The middle notes are cardamom, olibanum, saffron, rosewood, nutmeg and aquatic notes. And the base notes are musk, sandalwood, cypriol and ambergris. Right off the top, this is bright and extremely clean. The bergamot and ginger do this sort of like this pop rock dance in the opening. Think late 90s Britney Spears backup dancers.
Oh baby, baby, how was I supposed to know?
The pink pepper, it adds this soft, not fiery, this soft buzz, like this tingling feeling to the freshness. Now coming to the mango, or should I say man gone, because I can't really detect any, very little, there's little to none mango, at least I don't detect too much of it. On my skin maybe a little more than on paper, but on paper really I don't detect mango too much. It's there in theory, but it's more like a whisper of mango caught in the wind. This adds a hint of fruitiness, but don't expect anything juicy or tropical. The pineapple in this one is like my salary on the 1st of every month. Just disappears. The rhubarb in this one is actually quite strong and it stays throughout it's there in the opening and it stays throughout the scent journey. For some people, they won't detect it. The rhubarb in this one gives out this squeaky clean tone to the whole scent with a bit of this suntan lotion-like feel. I'm still stuck on the rhubarb. The rhubarb in this one will remind you of the rhubarb that you get in Marc-Antoine Barrois' Encelado, Encolado, Encelado, however you say the name of that scent. So the saffron in this one is light, floral, watery, musky, a little translucent instead of being sweet and heavy. The seawater or aquatic note in this one isn't very heavy or strong. It's more background ambience. Think of it as more of the sound of the ocean in the background rather than a splash on your face. Now the opening does have that Dior Sauvage, PDM, Percival kind of vibe, not in the way it smells, but in the treatment or the approach of the opening. You know that clean, modern, mass appealing structure? Think of this as if Sauvage or Percival wore linen and meditated. This would be its chilled out spiritual cousin. But again, don't get it twisted, this isn't a clone or anything. It doesn't even directly smell like those scents. You could say it's just in the same WhatsApp group as those two. What I love the most about this is you can literally smell this thing transition. And I wanted to say this a little earlier, but I missed out. This does feel very natural. This is definitely a mix of synthetic and natural ingredients. I've not read anything online about it, but just with my experience with natural ingredients, definitely there's an element of couple of ingredients that are very natural in this. The cardamom and the nutmeg in this one acts as a bridge between that fresh and airy top and of course that creamy woody base. And it's a smooth transition between those two. And oh, the base in this one is beautiful. Might not be everyone's cup of tea, but once this thing dries down, it just takes it to the next level. Very unique. Like I said, not everyone's cup of tea maybe, but I love it. It's so calming. It sort of sits you down and slowly whispers in your ears, let go. The sandalwood is creamy and meditative, even in the same ballpark as Santal 33, but think less raspy, less dusty. Like someone's used a sandpaper on it to sort of smoothen it so it's less textured. The rosewood in this one adds a soft richness to it in the same way it is used in Tom Ford's oud wood. Again, doesn't smell like Tom Ford's oud wood. Just think of Tom Ford's oud wood's rosewood treatment minus the oud. You'll find a bit of that in this. And the olibanum in this one gives it a bit of body. It's not extremely incensey or church-like, but it's like the after smell of incense, if that makes sense. Now, I'm a Roman Catholic, and whenever we have a prayer meeting or a rosary or any kind of feast at home, we burn incense, which is frankincense, or what we call dhoop, which is a mix of incense and woods. And there are different types. Some are heavy on the floral aspects of the scent, jasmine, tuberose, rose, which I really don't like. I prefer the ones that go more woody. Those tend to be a lot mellower and has this very calming effect, which I really enjoy. So the one that I like has more woodiness because of, say, frankincense, sandalwood and myrrh. It's not full-on church mode, but think of it as a cozy, toned down home version of that. More quiet evening prayer rather than a full Sunday mass. What I'm getting at is that there's something very deeply comforting about the dry down of this scent. That's when the true meaning of Soul of Bali comes to life, at least to me. It's more about the serene spirit of Bali. This scent, like the island itself, is peaceful and calm. It's more about tranquility than tropical party. Let's talk performance. Longevity, stellar. This one is an extrait, if I've not mentioned that earlier, and it shows 10 hours plus on skin easily. Projection, great for the first 2 hours. That's when it does the most. And sillage, moderate to strong. Not a beast, but definitely enough to get noticed a couple of feet around you. Now, in terms of gender or who will enjoy this, this is in theory a unisex scent, but because of the woody aspects of this scent, it does tend to lean a little masculine. But if you're a woman who can pull off scents that are heavy on rosewood and sandalwood, then hey, you might enjoy this. It's very versatile. Wear it to work, wear it to a beach wedding, wear it to a beach shack, wear it while you're on your hammock looking up into the sky, staring at the stars, doing absolutely nothing. It's super inoffensive, almost fits in any situation, very soothing and very comforting. To sum it up, this isn't the soul of party in Bali, but the soul of peace and tranquility in Bali. It is after the noise, after the tan, after the tequilas. This is more like a long, deep exhale at the end of a fun day in the sun. It's a beautiful, comforting, wood forward scent that also happens to be fresh and wearable. My rating for this one, Swiss Arabian's Soul of Bali, is a 10 on 10. If you've tried Soul of Bali, let me in the comments what you think about it. If you have something specific that you want to review, want me to review, let me know about that as well. You know what to do: like, share, subscribe, hit that bell icon if you haven't done it yet. And until next time, keep smelling amazing.